Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. August 25th, backpack giveaway. Lincoln second annual backpack giveaway, September 28th. Community give back, 100 black men strong. And Port of Miami 2 comes out tonight. So that's what I'm be on all night. In between videos, I'm listening to Rick Ross. I like listening to it as a body of work as opposed to picking my favorite song. But I ain't gonna lie, I just got to finish listening to track 8 with Nipsey Hussle. That was the first song I heard because I just wanted to hear my man Nipsey, man. And but let's talk about something, man. I got a phone call 2 or 3 days ago, from a person I've never ever spoken to before. I've only known of in boxing, never interviewed, never spoke to him ever in my life. And he called me, and he's been watching my channel. And he said he's been watching my channel for a year and a half. And he commended me on dealing with the racism in boxing. He commended me on how black athletes in boxing need to take control of the sport. He commended me on, and I'm going to quote him. He says, if blacks and Latinos knew how much power they had and how much they didn't need us, we would be out of work and they would be in control. And he went on to say that he says, Fred, he calls me Frederick, excuse me, Frederick. He said that when I talk to you on the phone, I respect everything that you're doing. When I go into the boardroom, I am 100% your enemy. And he says 8, 9, 10 out of 10 people, they have allies in boxing. So he says promoter A will always work well with promoter B to keep each other in business. And fighters don't fully grasp and or understand that. And he says fighters got to take control of their career. He's basically saying, I'm already filthy rich. It's nothing no one can do, no one can say that will change me, because if I don't have boxing, I have stocks. If I don't have stocks, I have another friend who's making boatloads of money. And he said, and he asked that I do one thing. He asked that I don't stop. And when I'm making this video, I'm thinking of all the support that I get on a daily basis, all my brothers and sisters in the LDBC, new media, and the support and camaraderie that we have. And even if it's not physical support, it's a phone call, it's a text, hey, how you doing? Just to let me know that y'all fuck with me, and always the positive comments in the comment section. I already know this video is going to get a lot of hate and not understanding of what I'm talking about. I'm not talking to them and don't care to talk to them. So I'm not speaking to them and don't really care what they feel. I'm talking directly to the fighters, directly to the fans. And he wanted to be very clear that if blacks and Latinos fully grasped and understood their power, white people wouldn't be in boxing. And I internalized this. And he said one thing, that I keep on going and spread your message. And he also said that you're not going to get the credit. You're never going to get the credit. But when in 10 or 15 years, when these blacks and Latino fighters have their promotional companies and Top Rank, and let's say Top Rank and Matchroom, since they have white promoters in the league, are dissolved and no longer here, it's because of your diligent work on the ground level. Not that you're the only person. I'm going to speak for me. Not that I'm the only person, but I'm frontlining it every time I go to fights. And he says, you're going to get beat up. You're going to get spit on. Promoters are going to tell their fighters not to interview with you. You're going to be the plague. You're going to feel uncomfortable at fights. People aren't going to like you. And he was telling me, he was explaining this to me. He says, because when I go on the board, I'm repeating what he says, when I go in the boardroom, I am 100% anti-barbershop conversations. but I understand where you're going. I understand what you want to do. And if you continue to do this, you will empower and enlighten the blacks and Latinos. He was making very point that he knew what I stood for, but he always mentioned the blacks and Latinos if they fully grasped and understood the realities and the totality of this, you know. And it was like an 8-minute conversation. It was real short, straight to the point, nothing real serious. And he said, keep going. He says, when I see you, I've seen him around. I've never spoken to him. I've never interviewed him or anything like that. I know who he is. Y'all know who he is. He's a very important person. And, you know, it is what it is. And I wanted to share this video because I don't know what y'all doing in y'all private life. We all galvanize. We all come to barbershop conversations and talk boxing, and it's fun. But I don't know what's going on in your job, in your life, and people making you out to be the black sheep when in actuality you're a black leader. I'll say this again. People who don't want change or who are preconditioned to act a certain way portray you as the black sheep. But when in actuality you are a black leader. Okay? And I just wanted this message. I don't know where you are in your life. I don't know if you're at Fortune 500 company, or you're in a schoolyard, or you're in college, or you're actually in a gym, or you're actually owning your business in urban America, Hollywood America, upscale America, corner office in the hood, corner office in the high rise. You understand? Stay true to your passion, stay true to the course, and finish the job. Okay? Make sure you are the first person off the helicopter when it lands, and the last person on when it takes off. All right. This phone call caught me way off guard. Didn't expect it. I always have to answer the phone because my tenants change numbers. So I have so many tenants that they change numbers, so I got to pick up every phone call. And I didn't know who it was, and I was pleasantly surprised. So with that being said, I just want you to know people are watching. You're going to have hate. Don't worry about it. Hate not going to affect you. Hate doesn't stop the end goal. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're empowering and encouraging people along the way. All right? And I just want to continuously just send positive affirmations, send positive love, and because nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing. I'll be real. They can take my credential. They can not offer a credential. I've come to the realization, and he actually said this too. He actually said, Fred, your channel is more important than a credential, because he knew I had got some issues with Top Rank, and he says you are more important than a credential. You are more important than Top Rank. Don't ever worry about not getting a credential. And I never really cared about whether I get a credential or not get a credential. I can still cover a fight. Y'all saw me down in Dallas. You know what I mean? Any security guard in America is going to take $50 to $100. There's nothing a promoter can do about that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, stay the course. And oh yeah, he was telling me you're bigger. Your purpose is bigger than where you are right now. Your purpose is bigger than your $17 an hour. Your purpose is bigger for me than me actually getting a credential, me getting being popular. Like, you guys know I don't care to be popular. You guys have never ever seen me in no famous boxer stories or hanging out with them in a club or even asking them, can I go out with you to a club, getting drunk? I've never. You know what I mean? I choose not to. I'd rather hang around, keep it real. My media guys, I get to see them every fight. I'd rather hang around Blue Blood, keep it real, and Junior the Truth, man. That's my Junior Truth is a straight stone cold pimp. So, you know what I mean? So I just said all that to say this, man. You are bigger than what you think you are. You are bigger than what you know you are. Okay? And that phone call to me is so I can tell you guys, no matter what you're going through in your life, what you're fighting for in life, you are bigger than that moment. You are bigger than the problem or that wall of China. Alright? Nothing should stop you. Keep fighting. The nigga told me, well, I shouldn't say nigga because it was a white dude. He told me, people going to want to fight you. They going to spit on you. They going to set you up to fail. Other media members don't like you. I was like, man. He said, just stay the course. You're going to win in the end. You're going to win in the end. So, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free. Hit the subscribe button. And that's my message to y'all. We going to fight. I'll holler. Peace.